Eurotrash Takeover again, if the tech issues don't persist. We are live on Twitch. Let's see if we are live on YouTube as well.
Ooh, I think this is my first time on YouTube then.
On youtube.com/YouTube Adventure Roundtable. Not immediately seeing on our channel that we are live. I'm just going to alert people that we are live. If YouTube doesn't work, I'm just gonna leave it as is because I don't know how to fix that. And we've had issues with it before, so that's why I'm uncertain. I'm just going to promote the stream in some other Discords as well. Like S2E5, Adventure Chat.
Lovely adventure game people.
Yes. Okay. Don't see anyone in chat yet. If people appear in chat.
3 viewers.
Oh.
If we are like 2 of them, then at least we have someone watching.
Ooh.
Hello and welcome, whoever you might be out there on the internet.
Yes, welcome for sure. Let us know if everything sounds fine, looks fine. Still doing some promotion on Discord, and then I'm also going to plug us on the Yard Twitter account, well, and my own.
By the way, how happy are you with your new laptop now?
New laptop? Oh yeah, I tweeted about that a while. I returned it immediately because it just didn't work well for me. It wasn't the right kind of laptop for me, sadly. It didn't really suit my needs. Yeah. So unfortunately, I'm still on the lookout for a new laptop. I'm just waiting to see when a good model for me comes on sale, but we'll see. Okay, I think I've gotten most of the Discords, just a few more to go. Anyone in chat yet? Nope. Usually it takes a while for people to start trickling in, so that's no problem. Yeah, I think that's all the Discord channels where where I typically promote my streams or your streams. Okay, so quickly just going to take a look at Twitter. Okay, tweeted on the Yard Twitter account.
Plug it everywhere!
Well, yeah, and I retweeted it on my own, and that's pretty much all the promotion that I usually do. Okay, well, let me check YouTube again to see if the stream is actually visible there. If not, no biggie, just would be nice, but Yeah, I'm not seeing it on YouTube. Let me check Restream.
You don't think what now popped up? It's almost time to restart. Oh my god.
Well,
You. Oh my god, now I click not now. Let's see how long I can postpone it.
yeah, Windows can be annoying like that sometimes.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
That's why I usually proactively update Windows so that doesn't happen at inconvenient times. But yeah.
Yeah, but as you know, like this was like my fallback computer I use now because the other one seemed to have a problem with Discord. So that is why I set it up, and it took me like 3 minutes longer because like Discord was like, oh, I'm starting to upgrade right now. This is a very good time to do it, right?
Yeah. That'll happen. Okay,
Shall
so
we like do a little recap from what happened before?
yeah, I was just gonna get into that. So we pretty much escaped the psychiatric hospital that Edna was locked up in because of nefarious reasons. The warden, the head guy, is pretty much evil. It
And her
seems.
father got it seems her father got framed for whatever it is, but she has to find out.
And so, with the help of some of her fellow inmates, she escaped. But they had a car accident, it seems. But they're still alive. Didn't we have a third person as well?
Yes, the Alu Man is missing.
Oh yeah,
The
Alu
guy
Man. Yeah.
who wants to become like a light. What is it like light entity? And he wants to charge up on power, so he's all about that stuff. But he seems to be gone.
No, Alu Man.
This will never again win a classic car show. They weren't so big on lightweight construction back then. You were a good car, and you carried us many miles. Farewell.
I love the game that I love that you can actually talk to the car and actually answers.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Have you sorted things out?
So these are two inmates who.
Yeah, they're twins.
Yeah, who believe they're twins.
Sorry, no, they're triplings.
But
her third brother went off to Paris to study art.
Oh yeah, they did say something along those lines.
But like not how is it called? Like not like regular triplings, but they basically share the same body.
Conjoined twins.
Yes.
Yeah.
But in this case, it was conjoined triplets.
And conjoined by sweater.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you need that kind of clothes.
I don't know if chat is just empty for me or if people are not talking yet.
I can't believe we had an accident.
I guess these things just happen if you put a wacko in the driver's seat.
Oh yeah, and we actually let loose a guy who actually could drive the car, and he seemed mighty dangerous, I would say, because he was like a sole prisoner in his own cell, and for whatever reason I just activated Siri by saying that.
Oh yeah.
What the?
That guy. Yeah. I'm already kind of having some difficulty recalling the game because it's been the last stream we did was end of February, so it's been March, April,
way too long.
May, June. It's been like 4.5 months since we last streamed this game.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And to be honest, now it feels like a different world with everything going on. So yeah, it feels like a very long time ago. But which is almost fitting because like the place of the the asylum is almost like a really fun place compared to wherever we are right now. And we just woke up from an accident, so it's almost fitting.
I suppose so. I wouldn't really say that the psychiatric hospital was a fun place, but it certainly had its charms and quirks, and
Yes.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
in terms of like light and everything, it was colorful and it was
Yeah,
bright. And out here, it's like gray and dark and it's gloomy, so
yeah, that's certainly
massive
true.
contrast, I would say.
Yeah, the art
I mean,
style is a
inside here
huge
it's nice.
change immediately,
Yeah.
and the whole mood, the atmosphere of the game suddenly shifts to a more dark, sinister tone. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But first, let's talk with these guys some
Where
more.
are the others?
Alaman clambered up the slope after he came to, was mumbling something about an epiphany.
I'm afraid he might have lost the rest of his marbles now. He didn't have many left to begin with, anyway.
I didn't see the Keymaster anywhere. Did you, Marty?
Nope.
Does the car still
Mickey
work?
Mouse was a creepy guy.
All right. I take that question back.
The Keymaster reminds me of Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Don't you want to go on?
Let's put it this way. It's not exactly at the top of our list.
The guards from the asylum have put a roadblock further down the road. If you're smart, you'll stay here with us until they give up the search.
It's much more cozy in here anyway.
Edna said that car carried them a lot of miles, yet guards from the asylum are still putting up roadblocks around them.
Yeah,
That's a
I
bit
don't
weird.
think they traveled so far. And basically, I mean, if you had a look on the on the view when we escaped, it was basically like the asylum is up on a hill, and the village where she wanted to go to is down the mountain. And basically, we're not even in the village yet, so they did
Yeah.
not come that far.
Silly Edna. Oh, hello, Marcus in chat.
Yay!
That's someone from the Space Quest Historian Discord. Hello.
Nice.
What are you up to?
Marty has invented a card trick.
It's more like a system.
Yeah, a system. He's hiding the Ace of Hearts using a system that only he knows.
And Howdy has to figure it out.
I'm almost there.
I believe he would have gotten it a while ago, if it weren't for the electric shocks he keeps getting from the car. Every time he's about to pick the correct car.
What?
Every darn time. Strange coincidence, that.
Would you like to have a try?
Would we like to have a try?
I mean, what could go wrong?
Sure. Fire away.
If you pick the right one 3 times in a row, you win.
Is there a prize?
No. Are you ready anyway?
Yeah. So what now?
Pick a card.
Which one do we pick? The first, the second, the third, or the fourth? I mean, it looks like there are 4.
Oh yeah.
Maybe chat should help us. Which
Oh,
card
yeah.
do we pick? I'm sure someone has an opinion.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Marcus says the 4th, so we'll go for that.
So,
Good choice.
the last one. Totally convinced?
Are we totally convinced?
Yeah, come on. I believe
Yeah.
Marcus.
Ah,
Next
Ah,
try.
it wasn't the 4th.
yeah.
Which one do we try next?
Oh, the fourth.
4 from his perspective. Okay,
Oh, yeah, of course
that-
it couldn't go wrong.
Okay,
It had to go wrong.
the first one.
that's the first one. Hey, we're looking at it from our perspective.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Oh,
No.
Next try.
he always just shows the same one.
Yeah.
Let's just try the other
Third
ones.
card. Positive. Wrong. Next try. The second from the left. Are you certain? Wrong. Next try.
I mean, he just said he has a system to hide it, so I don't know, but like, Perhaps it's actually not one of the 4 cards.
Yeah.
But
He's
probably I'm
showing the exact
wait.
same card every time, so.
Come on, pick a card.
But I can't. Oh, I can get out. But
Okay,
let's
the
try it
first
again.
one. Are you sure?
Now he just sounded a little uncertain. I don't know.
Wrong. Next try. The second from the left. Are you certain? Okay, the first one. Are you sure?
No, that's just
Yeah.
always the
Third
same
card.
voice line.
Positive.
His system is not using the card you're looking for. Dude just has 4 copies of the same card.
So,
or
the
or
last
he's
one.
even more nefarious and like
Oh!
actually doesn't show
Right.
oh
Second
got
round.
it.
We somehow got it that time.
Oh yeah, but he wants like a second round.
Okay, the first. Wrong. The second from. Wrong. The third card. Right. Second round.
Second round, so I have to get the heart
Yeah.
again immediately to move
Yeah.
on to the third round then. So the first time it was a 4th, the second time it was a 3rd.
The second from the left.
Hmm.
Wrong. Next try.
And he also didn't show us like what number is this, what does that number then mean, like
So,
in Monkey Island 2.
The
Yeah,
last
it's not like
Kind of
that.
finger puzzle.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Next try.
It
Third
just
card.
it just seems like wild guessing.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Wrong.
Wait, what?
Next try.
now I put him behind his back.
Oh, wait, what?
The second from.
Did he? Perhaps
Wrong.
he's like.
The third
shuffled them again?
So.
Hmm.
Next.
I'm not finding it again. This is weird.
Yeah.
Maybe we should stop wasting our time on this. I don't know if there's any reward to it. Well, any worthwhile outcome.
But wait.
Probably not since Hody keeps getting shocked. Are you looking up how to do it or something?
I could. Shall I?
No, sure. Why not?
Okay.
I don't know if there's a guide for it, but
I mean, I can speak German. This game was really big in Germany, so. Oh yeah, I got it.
well, there are
Okay.
walkthroughs.
Yeah, they like some guy recommends always picking the first card until you win, and then you pick card number 3 and then number 4. And for whatever reason.
Okay. Wrong. Okay. Wrong. Okay. Wrong. Okay.
Okay, so
Right.
that was
Now,
Second
the heart on the first
The
card.
third card.
Oh,
Right.
and then
Third
number 4.
round. So,
Perhaps the solution is just look it up on the internet.
right again. You've made it.
Ouch! The auto body gave me an electric shock.
That's crazy.
Ooh, and
The
you know
same
what
thing
about
happened to me
shocks?
when I won the last time.
Is there anything else?
it's Alumen,
Oh yeah, it's element spirit.
but it doesn't seem like anything happened except for Edna getting shocked. So
But now we're probably like charged up or something like that.
I'll be
It's
going.
not
Don't-
like I don't believe this is just a stupid coincidence. This game is way too silly about that stuff.
now she has a superpower.
Yeah.
Empty, except for a tow rope.
Hmm.
Oh, tower sounds
I'll
nice.
take the
I mean,
tow rope.
what adventure game was ever useless? There was ever a rope which was useless.
A rope is always a good thing to have.
Mm-hmm.
And I expect Chad to know that. Because I don't.
So we can go to the bank and to the riverside. I wonder what the difference is because I thought a riverbank is
Yeah.
like the riverside.
Let's find out.
Oh, pool.
Dark and unfathomable. I flunked the exam as a domestique.
What's a domestique?
What?
Yoo-hoo!
Failed the exam.
If there's anyone down there with concrete blocks on their feet,
What?
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense since she's been in that asylum since she was like a kid or something.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. But perhaps she was like taught for some time, like still schooled there? I don't know. I mean, before she had homeschooling.
I have no idea. So this is the riverside.
Ugh. Isn't it a bit cold to go swimming?
That sounds nice.
Doesn't look like there's anything else here except for the river. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. I just
I
looked up in
flunked
the
the
dictionary,
exams
and
at
domestique seems
domestique.
to be the guy who carries water in cycling sports.
Ah.
If there's anyone down there with concrete blocks on their feet, I'd rather not know.
I mean, this looked like a pool of radiance. Game dropped.
I never knew that was a name for those people. Oh, bank
No,
is.
me neither. So.
Bank is.
Oh,
More on
lovely.
top.
I mean, look how if that is asylum, it looks like it, right? So they came down 1, 2, 3, 4 minor spirals of the road, and that's it.
Yeah, many miles.
Yeah.
You can't really look at the asylum though.
Yeah.
Stairs here apparently. I don't know, I find it too difficult to really make out what's going on here. Too dark.
Oh, like for me it's quite okay, to be honest.
Maybe it's because the brightness of my laptop screen is really low. Let me turn that up a bit. Okay, that's better. It's still kind of dark, but at least now I can make stuff out. Okay, so here's the asylum. Now I see it. Earlier I thought it was like here somewhere. I couldn't see it. Walk to asylum. I don't know if she wants to do that.
Yeah. Let's go back.
No,
I mean, we
not
had
even wild Harveys could drag me there. Forget it. Not even wild horses could drag me there, or any other animal for that matter.
Nor Harveys.
I'm already taking a bunch of unpleasant memories from there.
By the way,
go to hell, place of horror.
Quiet. Howie has become a little quiet, right? Usually he would comment on stuff like that.
Whoa, I'm getting all giddy. Even emperors and kings of ancient times wanted to conquer the moon. Alas, they all failed.
And then what is
bow to your grace, O source of purity. She shall be granted an audience. I'd rather not. To bathe in moonlight, I'd need at least SPF 0.04.
Oh yeah, her skin must be horrible since she was locked inside for most of her life, or a lot of years at least. So she would get sunburned immediately.
Before she looked a little bit like on the tail side of skin color.
Street. We can walk to street. Is that a crash? Oh, is that a roadblock or?
Nah, it looks like a roadblock, I would say. Let's go there and find out.
Bladder.
Bladder.
Yeah, the guy who was well reputed for never going to the bathroom as a guard. Yeah. But then we made him go. Walk to van.
Yeah. With the infamous WC puzzle.
Yeah.
To be honest, like when this game came out, I played it all and I really loved it, and I didn't look up anything because like I really had fun like finding out everything. Even so, it had some frustrating parts, but the WC thing, I looked it up and it was like nope. Would never have found that out. There he is.
Hello, man. and rust remover and stuff. I'm gonna BRB for a second though, since I have to plug in my laptop, else it'll...
Of course.
the battery will die.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna say, like, it is quite dubious why does Aluman need a rust remover? Because aluminium can't rust. Is he playing a game? Is he faking it all? Isn't he actually the man of aluminium? Is he actually the man of steel? Who knows? Are we onto something? Welcome to the mysteries of Yara Stream. Today we are talking about Aluman. I just mentioned, like, why does Aluman, if aluminium can rust, why does he have rust remover?
Yeah.
Or is it like his state of mind, his whatever, like higher call to remove all the rust in the world?
Well, maybe we should talk with him and find out.
Oh yeah. Oh, good point.
The default verb it goes to when I mouse over element is pick up.
Yeah. Why not? Put
Let's-
it in your pocket.
Let's talk with him first and then maybe try to pick him up.
Oh yeah.
Hello, old dog. Did you overcome your little accident?
Nicka bicka baka dicka daka pang.
Nice.
Okay, he's worse than before.
Oh, it is way better. I don't know.
What exactly are you doing?
When we had this accident,
Okay, he can still
I
talk
was
normally.
thrown through the air. That's when I had
A vision.
Shoes that grow with your feet.
Nonsense. I know how I can be turned into a being of pure energy now.
We all prayed for that.
I need to be struck by lightning.
Sounds like a good
It
plan.
doesn't look like there's going to be a thunderstorm today.
Don't bother me with trivialities. After I've been converted into a being of pure energy, I can make thunderstorms happen whenever I want.
You just need an orichalcum bead, man.
Oh, that's a good idea.
No, it's not a good idea.
But did you take 10 or 1 or 100?
Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis references.
Have you seen the Keymaster?
He's better off not showing his face around me. My Buddhist mindset prohibits me from all animus. But I think Hari and Mari are pretty upset because of the accident.
I thought they looked quite content sitting down there in the sedan.
Surely they're contemplating ripping his tongue out and breaking his spine.
Madi is playing cards.
After that, they'll bend up his toenails.
What the hell, Element?
And Hadi is enjoying a smoke.
And then they'll rip his skin from his bones with an old rusty nail. I'm glad I'm so
going on?
mentally balanced.
In the hardcore.
There's a roadblock in the way.
Is it really the roadblock that's in the way? Couldn't it be your attitude instead?
Oh, I like him now. That's really...
No, it's the roadblock. You can even see it from here. Over there.
I mean, he's a Buddhist apparently, so
Yeah.
that would explain.
Can I borrow your antioxidant?
No, I need it to enhance my conductivity. After lightning
Okay.
has struck me, then you can have it.
Apparently, rust remover works
In that
as
case,
a
I get it anyway.
for conductivity.
Do you think the shock therapy could be reversed?
I mean, why not?
Interesting thought. You mean a correct prediction could charge you electrically?
What? No, I didn't mean that. What I meant was...
Generating electricity through cognition. That's in accordance with my theories. That implies that I would not only be omnipotent as an energy being, I'd also be omniscient. If only that lightning would strike me already.
Yeah, he's got even more of a screw loose than before.
Yeah, I mean, come on, he just needs, like, a time machine in a town where lightning strikes into a big clock and...
He's Doc Brown.
Yeah.
Good luck. I'll go now.
get yourself in trouble.
Does that mean we're playing the Back to the Future Telltale series?
I don't know.
Ouch!
Let's find out.
What was
Perhaps,
that?
this is like
Lightning. You've been struck by
a prequel?
lightning.
Really? It didn't feel like anything I expected. It was so unspectacular.
Anyway, you're a creature of energy now.
Oh.
Yes. That's
Because we charged up with a car?
Why don't you start acting like
Oh.
one? Wooga,
Ooga?
wooga.
Ooga!
By the way, I can do that really well right now. I have a treadmill under my desk, and I have certain
Hello,
like
old dog.
clothing, and when I
Ooga.
walk on there for like 1 or 2 hours or 3, I am charged all the way up, and whatever I touch next, it really makes a loud bang. And it's quite hurtful. So I don't know about that. Like if I should wear like a bracelet with connectivity
Yeah.
around or something.
Anti-static,
Built up. Or if I just should wear other clothes for that, but like I really could go somewhere and zap someone if I want.
An anti-static brace should help, I believe. I was in the supermarket like last week, and I think I got shocked by some stuff as well. I think it was when I was trying to open the freezer that I got static shocks from that somehow. And it happened multiple times, so it wasn't like a discharge one time. I don't know, it was weird.
Hello, old dog.
Ooga!
Okay, I guess we can pick up the rust remover now. But first, we can talk to it.
Hello? Are you an antioxidant?
You don't have to scream. I ain't deaf. I'm just a little rusty.
This looks useful.
I guess it's the old LO school of humor.
My synapses aren't rusty at all. Now that you are a being of pure energy, I guess you won't be needing this anymore.
Ooga!
Without looking up how to do that carting, that would really be difficult to do. And it's mandatory to progress. Yeah.
I mean,
That's,
to be honest, I've seen playthroughs of the game a long time ago. But that thing I remember is that the guy who played it actually accidentally stumbled upon the solution. It was just like talking to the audience and clicking around, and he was like, "Why I'm winning? Oh, I'm winning! Oh, cool, nice." So, I mean, to be honest, I've solved like perhaps there is some logic to it, but some puzzles in the past, when I was younger, I solved them just by like brute force, just try it out, and later on I was like, "Oh, there's a system to it. It's totally obvious." Oh, I was so stupid as a kid.
I don't know, I didn't really notice a system or anything
Yeah.
to this card puzzle.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I don't know.
That is no moon. It's a space station.
Dun dun dun!
Even emperors and... Ow! Ow!
Now Edna's a wolf.
I'd
Yeah.
rather not.
Well, wait, was there... Oh, there's
Nice place.
a bank here.
A bit bulky, don't you think?
Oh,
I cannot
I'll bring Dr.
anywhere
Marcel
ever
before
hear
the
the
bench.
words,
That's a
don't you
promise.
think, or read them ever again, and not think about the song ironic.
No time to rest.
okay, I think we can just now go to the roadblock, and I guess we have to use a rust remover somehow. Let's look at Bladder first.
I can't believe he still has to go.
Oh, to be honest, I was curious now and looked it up. Hort is reacting differently if you click the card
Oh.
with the ace that is why you always can choose the next one. And on the one that it is, like I don't know what he does.
Oh, we had to look at Hoti. Okay, I totally missed that. Yeah.
I'd rather not
I guess
draw
there is some
attention.
hint then.
I'd rather not
But the
draw
nice
his
thing is for
attention.
the chat, or if you look this up now on YouTube and watch it later on, or on Twitch, you can look at it and laugh how stupid we are and didn't see it.
Well, I just wasn't looking at Hoti at all. There was no hint that we
Yeah.
could look at Hoti to get
Yeah, but me
info.
neither, so.
Yeah.
I'd rather not draw his attention.
Okay, we walk to the van. We get inside.
By the way, did you now pick it up, the antioxidant?
Yeah, I
Like
got
remover?
it.
Okay, okay.
Removes rust, prevents metal oxidation, tastes good with salmon.
What?
Tastes good with salmon.
Let's see what we have in our inventory again, because yeah, we've got Harvey with us, of course, our plushie who has been Edna's companion for life and who she talks with. And who can also, well, we can also
What do you
use him
think of
on
it,
objects
Harvey?
to
It's a door. It
hear his
leads to
opinion
the
on it or
side.
stuff.
Experts call such a thing a side door.
And
Latin name.
he also taught Edna some tricks. Like,
Basically helped her to like return to the past to think about stuff she somehow learned in her life.
yeah.
And, by the way, this game has a section that the developer talked about it in the like how is it called, like director's cut, whatever. Like he's basically commenting into the game, and basically he said like in this part of the game you would have learned a third thing from Howie, like traveling back to the past, how to dance like Michael Jackson and do something like a moonwalk with Michael Jackson. And like in hindsight, I'm like, oh my god, this would have been so creepy in hindsight if you would turn back and like would have like, oh yeah, and there was this guy and he was like dancing like this very famous pop star we don't mention, and it's like, ooh, I'm so glad they didn't do that.
Yeah, that was before. Well, I think that was around the time of his death, so maybe that's why the game designer thought about doing that. But yeah, considering how people feel about Michael Jackson now.
Yeah. I mean, the game came out before Michael Jackson died, so.
Yeah, did it?
Yeah, it came out 2008 and Michael Jackson died in 2009, so.
Oh, really? Let me.
Like in general, he was like, in terms of his dancing and music, it was just such a big influence from the 80s and everything. So.
True. Okay, yeah, it did come out about a year before his death. Okay. But yeah, Michael Jackson has always been in the zeitgeist, so lately for less good reasons than before. Anyway, to get back to the game, Harvey taught us or made us remember how to use how Edna can use her toenails to screw and unscrew stuff, I believe.
No, basically how to chew off her own toenails so she can use it as a tool.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. But we had to use that at the start of the game to unscrew a panel.
To create a new toenail because we don't have any more, and hear that lovely sound again.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
No dirt under the edge. Look for yourself.
And
we also learned how to forge signatures.
Yeah.
We can forge the signature of the bartender. Those are just the 3 X's. And the signature of what was his name? Like the Dr. Marcel?
Yeah, Dr. Marcel the Warden.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the head of
the bad guy.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have a ballpoint pen, and we have Dr. Marcel's signature. We have the barkeeper's signature. We still have those for some reason. We've got a polo mallet, which we picked up in Dr. Marcel's office. We've got pinking shears, which we picked up in the arts and crafts room, I believe. We picked up a pot somewhere. I don't recall exactly where.
I think it was from the toilet party, wasn't it?
Or maybe the kitchen? I think the kitchen.
Oh, you're right.
Because we definitely got the pot holder there.
Yeah, you're right.
And then the master key. Yeah, we got that somewhere. Don't exactly remember where.
We made it ourselves out of clay.
Right.
And then basically gold. Wasn't it gold? We melted.
Yeah. We got gold somehow.
And then we made our own key.
Yeah.
And as soon as we came out of the of the building, we found 2 trash cans filled to the brim with keys.
Yeah.
I think this is one of my favorite gags in the game. It's like, oh yeah. By the way, there are so many.
It's good. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah. And of course, these items we just got. So yeah, there's a side door.
Locked.
The side door is locked.
A side door to the unknown.
Is it to the unknown? You saw what's outside.
I don't have any hydraulic.
It's just bladder peeing.
Why can't you be opened?
Why does the wind blow? Why does the grass grow?
Must be related to Bob Dylan.
Oh my god.
Okay, so there's
Bladder Dylan.
This is long since expired.
An expired first aid kit?
I don't believe you can save lives.
So
I got a
mean.
degree from the Harvard Medical School. Thank you very much.
I don't need help. Ever. What's this? It's been welded on.
Wow, we can't even pick it up. How mean.
There's a thick layer of dust on the reflectors. I don't want to draw any attention.
That's a really nice reminder to check upon your, if you have a car, to check upon your first aid kit if it's like semi-up-to-date or if it expired.
I don't even have a first aid kit. Like, I've got my medication and I've got patches.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Yeah, but wait, you don't have a car, right?
Yeah, I don't have a car.
Yeah.
I meant in the home.
To have one in your car. Like, if you have a car, you need a first aid kit.
I'm not sure if it's required by law here. Probably. I don't recall. It's been ages since I
mean, if you don't have a car, you don't have to care about it.
Well, I think most cars have one here, but I'm not sure if all of them have it.
I don't like the color.
Okay, so we can't pick up either of these things. So let's get into the driver's cab.
Ooh, there. Buttons and pedals. What could go wrong?
I can't get it into gear.
Yeah, but that's fun. That's fun, like getting it out of gear if you want to have it rolling around. Can you how do you say, like, remove the brake, like the handbrake? Is it an item?
No.
I can't get it into gear.
I can't interact with it aside from just clicking it. And I can't use the verbs here either or use inventory. Like, my thought was I would need to use rust remover on it, but apparently it's not.
No, I would have believed to, like, to put it in neutral and put it in neutral and remove the handbrake, because then it could start rolling if it goes downhill.
Yeah, we actually don't even have the key.
The ignition key is missing.
Yeah, but you wouldn't actually need that for it to start rolling. Oh, I'm a little quiet. Can you turn me up a little bit?
Oh, are you quiet? Okay.
Yeah, Biotic Warlock writes this.
You're up all the way, so I'll just turn up the Discord general volume, I guess.
Okay. I hope the volume is better for you now, yes? people from stream. Dear Biotic Warlock and Dear Red Star and Dear Marcus.
Is this better?
Just drop us a line if my voice is now a little more appropriate, so you can hear us fine.
Yeah. Second person is Philipp. He's joined me on our Eurotrash Takeover streams, which I'm not surprised if you don't know about it, since we took a 4.5 month break due to life and, well, health and all kinds of stuff. Just, you know, how the world has been in the last few days, and Philipp was struggling with some health issues of his own, so
Right.
just happened, but yeah. Also, Red Star, hey, and she said she's a fellow Belgian, and she said first aid kit is mandatory. They could check, and if you get a fine if you don't have it. Okay, I forgot about that.
So it's the same over there. I think it's a good thing to have that on hand. You never know what happens. Ooh.
We could just open and close the ashtray.
The steering lock is activated.
Okay, so we can't steer, we can't... oh! Parking brake.
Oh, there it is. There's a parking brake. This is a nice one.
Oops.
Can you click it?
It's starting to roll away.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what's going on? Stop!
Nothing. Ooh.
Why is it going
Why
forwards?
is it so wobbly?
No.
I think it's a little going down the road a little bit.
Oh yeah, but I thought it would go the other way. Oh, she got out. She got out in time.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The perspective in this game is like interesting, I would say. So, oh, let me guess. You
I
have
can
to
see the
hang
river
down
down
there.
there.
Because then
Yeah.
we can swing to the other side. This feels like Space Quest 2 all over again. I hope there is a giant monkey downstairs.
Let's first
more
move on.
vehicles.
Oh no, we can't
Even
move
a
on.
police car. I'll have to find another way.
Okay, so we can't move on that way. So yeah, we have to hang from the bridge railing, it seems.
My chiropractor has advised me against that.
Good one.
Say, Bridget McBridgeson, you seem to be quite experienced. What on earth is cyclists doing when they stare down from highway
Was this before the
overpasses?
Boaty
Are they up to
McBoatface me?
something, do you think? I'm not that desperate yet.
What?
I think Bodie McBoatface was before this.
This was Boaty McBoatface from 2016.
What?
It says at least in Wikipedia.
No, that... What? Bodie
Oh my.
McBoatface.
And I love that the English Wikipedia.
I mean,
has
commission
article about
2016,
Boaty
but...
McBoatface.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
Okay,
the
apparently...
blah, 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 by a program in 2012 that became popular. Okay, so 2012, let's...
Yeah, but the name really became a meme because of that poll that it went...
it was 2000.
Want to name a polar research vessel, which apparently was 2016. I thought it was...
Oh my god, Edna did it first.
Earlier.
She's the original creator of all memes.
I mean, someone's got to do it.
Yeah. I mean, who else but Edna?
Okay, so let's use the tongue rope.
Drop rope, climb rope, swing.
I've attached the rope to the bridge railing. Now it's dangling directly above the water line.
Oh, and now we go back to the riverside, right? Yeah.
Because it was like, this place has to be good for something. And I just keep on walking down the open road.
Country road.
Oh, wait. I mean, I'm all excited for animations in this game because it's like, it's all hand drawn, it's all mostly done by one guy. And this is not the remastered version where they like went all over the graphics all over again. So let's see how the animation goes.
Yeah, let's see. Use.
Ugh. Isn't it a
That was like a few.
That was cute. I don't know, but somehow even just the way Edna looks like someone who is already quite artistic, but is still like in, I don't know, like 14 and in school and is doodling in his book, like in his school book or like
Yeah.
on some pages or something like that. Like, oh, I'm designing characters.
It's a
I
bit
love
crude,
that.
yeah.
It somehow has a crude charm to it.
I mean, it's got its own charm, yeah. Nothing wrong with that kind of style. Okay,
And I don't
so
say like this is the best adventure ever or like has best puzzles ever, but like it's just so impressive that like basically one guy did most of the work of this game, including writing the engine. So it still baffles me.
it's definitely impressive for mostly
the
one
lock
person
is
created
rusted
game.
tight.
Ooh.
I guess
I
we can
really
use
feel like I could take on the world
the
right now,
toenail.
but then the world isn't rusted tight. Let me in! Let me in!
That reminds me of that meme or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
Let
Like
me in!
But do you have any idea where is this from actually? I've
It's
seen it in
it's
pictures.
from Saturday Night Live or another American comedy show, I think.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Let me look that up.
Gonna look it up later on.
Let me in meme. American comedian Eric Andre. Oh, from the Eric Andre show. Yeah, that was a comedy show on the Adult Swim channel. Yeah, it's such a classic. Well, you said we could use a toenail on the gate, right? Let's try that.
I don't know, like what else
This
could
is
we
just
use? We
too
don't have
much
anything that
rust.
would help against something rusty.
Apparently, too much rust. So let's
Or
use a
perhaps
rust
mallet could
remover.
help. Oh my god, you're a genius!
No, I want the blood of my enemies to stay where it is. What do you mean? Just knock off the rust? The
No,
master
that
key
would
is
be
still
totally
warm.
unoriginal. It would
Not
be
a
a total
hint
knockoff.
of rust yet. Let's see how good this stuff really is. Dang, this is just too much rust.
Didn't she just use a rust remover on it?
Yeah, and I guess you can just open it up
The
now.
treatment
Or
worked.
use it.
Okay, but yeah, I guess the toenail usage doesn't get
Dang,
updated.
this is just too much rust.
Yeah, you're right.
Damn. Ooh.
Just a teeny tiny bit foreshadowing. I think this screen is actually reused in the other game in the same universe.
Mm-hmm. Edna and Harvey's new eyes.
Yes.
This is the last resting place for Henry Miller. He won the Monterey Bench Trophy every year. That wouldn't be dignified. Good evening.
Wow,
I'm
Harvey.
nowhere near ready for that yet. Last resting place of Mattis Conrad. This is my father's grave, Harvey.
Dun
So it
dun
really
dun.
is true.
Dun dun dun.
Dead after all.
No.
Where shall I go?
Calm down, Edna. Let's just stick to our plan. We'll make our way home, then we'll look for compromising evidence against Dr. Marcel. We'll be okay. I'm sure of it.
That That wouldn't be dignified. And who are you? Last resting place. This is my what can I where shall
Come, we'll
Okay, apparently she won't talk to her father.
No.
my father's grave.
let's move along quickly.
More graves, but let's walk to the church.
I'm looking forward to one stupid detail, and I wonder how they translated it in English.
There's something creepy about this church. There's a road leading to our old house behind this gate.
What a coincidence.
Hmm.
Do we need to go into the church?
Let's find out.
Hmm.
This is something like a ham radio for theologists. The company logo. A forerunner of TV.
I mean, there's something to it.
True. Oh. The reverence.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't exactly look like a rocker, but he doesn't look like your average reverend either.
Paul Bunyan Crew Fresno.
Oh, that is how they translate it. Okay, it was in German, and I love this stupid detail. In Germany, this is it's also crew, but it's I didn't remember. It's like some kind of city, like whatever city.
Well, Fresno is city.
Mm-hmm. But it's a German city in the original. But it's like it's basically nonsense, and it's like there's a children's book. It's called The Robber Hotzenplotz, and it's basically like he's a robber, and he has like a gun he fills with pepper, and like he steals the coffee grinder of grandma he stole, and then the boys go out to find him and bring it back to grandma. So it's like a kid's story, and like the author of the game was like, yeah, they were in a city and there was a big graffiti and it was like Räuber Hotzenplotz, like that's a kid's name, the book's name in German. It was like Räuber Hotzenplotz crew city in the city name here, and he's like, what's going on? What is this? And then he made up this fake band that doesn't really exist for this game. I really like that one.
Okay.
So they basically like they translated it to a different city and like to a different fictional figure, creature, whatever.
Yeah.
Not exactly the Vienna Boys Choir.
Yeah, Vienna's yeah, that's a very famous choir.
Oh. Bob Geldof's mum. First steps. Notes. Hmm.
So we need an E, an A, and
EGAH, which isn't an actual note.
that it actually is.
What?
There's a German notation and there is an international notation, and for whatever reason, Germans chose. Oh, there's no B. It doesn't make sense. It's an H.
Okay.
But an H flat is a B. Because like in English, the H is a B, and the B flat is a B with a small b, right?
Yeah.
And in German, it's like B is an H flat, and yeah, H is just H. So this is a little weird they didn't translate it.
Yeah. Probably an oversight, I guess.
Yeah, if you have no idea about like about English notation or something like that, or like non-German notation, you wouldn't bother to translate it. Like, why would you? It's just a letter, it seems.
Oh.
Not exactly the Vienna Boys
No.
Choir.
I guess she says that about all of them. But yeah, Black Sabbath.
Nice stereo. A music station is on. This prevents music from shooting past your ears. This is a special interest magazine for guitar players. I'm not the least bit interested in that. Nobody can decipher
I
this
guess this is
gobbledygook.
way into like death metal or whatever this
Hey,
genre is.
Maggie, what's up?
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
What?
Not bad.
I can't interact with the guitar separately, I guess. So yeah, let's talk with the Reverend.
Hello? You have a visitor.
Just a moment, please. I'm watching this.
But I need refuge.
Wait a second. You're Edna. Mattis Conrad's daughter.
What? You knew my father?
Did I know your father? The story of your father has become legend.
What?
Don't you remember what happened back then?
No. In fact, I forgot everything. Tell me now. I want to hear the whole story.
Finally, we're gonna learn.
I think you should know. You probably know that your father was convicted for the murder of a child. He was given the death penalty.
Yes, I've heard that. But I don't believe it.
And he was not the perpetrator, indeed.
I knew it.
Actually, the whole thing happened like this.
Ooh, flashback? What? Organ.
That? Is somebody playing the organ?
That's not important now. Just tell me what happened.
No, I have to check. I'll be back in a moment.
He's not going to tell us, is he?
Now you just wait here. And don't touch anything.
All
I mean,
right.
he knows.
You have to promise.
So, why not?
Yeah, I won't touch anything. I promise.
Good girl. See you in a bit. I'll tell you everything.
I always
when
forget
get
that I
back.
have the, I shouldn't forget that I have the camera on and like, I'm really grinning right now, so. Who knows?
So can we go? I guess the organ is up the stairs? Organ pipes.
By the way, I have to mention that this game was like,
Wow.
won a prize as like,
Impressive
it's the
pipes.
best German game for kids of the year.
Yeah, you've told me that
Yeah,
before.
just to mention it, like, and people were like, "Oh, you didn't play the game, did you?" Like,
Yeah, this game is not really suitable for children. No one's here.
yeah. I mean, I guess there's a ladder, so.
So it was... What was it again exactly?
Let's see. Wait, E, A, then a... What is this? Wait, G, A, H, C, D, then a D? Oh, but I think the upper D. Wait. Can I show this towards you? Cause I...
There are... It's not upper... Okay, so here it is a B instead of an H.
Ah, okay. That's weird. Ah, okay, but probably one thing is a picture and the other is like... Probably.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so to start, like the low one is an E. Right. Then an A. No, upwards towards an A. Yeah, that one. Then an D and going upwards again. Then downwards to an A.
A?
wait, let me look it up. G H A. No, sorry, an H.
That's the B.
Yeah, sorry, but yeah, that one. Exactly. And going down to the G, like 2 full notes down. Exactly.
I think I did them right now, but nothing
Yeah, but
happens.
perhaps we need it later on.
Hmm.
And don't forget there's a letter upstairs.
Tape deck.
And there's a tape deck to
Plan B.
play a
in case the
romantic
organist
song
is ill.
to and to hold it up on
It
the
isn't
rain.
a Walkman.
It's a theme song.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Elevator music. Better press stop.
Hatch. There's a hatch here.
Which is made, by the way, also by the a guy who made the game.
Hmm.
Additional seating for holidays.
So ladder and a hatch.
This is how you clean the organ pipes.
Hmm.
I can't make out anything in there. That could be because there's nothing in there.
How do we clean the organ pipes? Do we need a rust remover?
Oh no,
must
we
have
don't.
scraped the rust off before me.
There's a weird
Someone
puzzle.
must have had too much time on his hands.
Some people just can't be real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, let's go up the ladder.
But what?
Did I mention this was more?
It's the Keymaster,
Kids game.
and he murdered the reverends.
What you get?
What?
When you free an insane man from an asylum. You should never have done this.
But you said I should make a key for you.
And why did you listen to me? I shouldn't be free. Edna, you should have known this.
Everybody has a right to freedom.
Have a close look at the poor reverend. Edna, that's what the freedom you gave me looks like.
Fuck you!
Is your creation.
No, it's
I have
yours.
taken precautions, so this will never happen again. I've locked us both up in here. I can't be allowed out in the world ever again.
I can't stay here. I've got to get to my father's house.
You have no choice. This is a puzzle that even you won't be able to solve. How do you manage to escape without setting me free at the same time?
We can do it. Fuck you, no, poor reverends.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. Honestly.
We should get out of here as fast as we can. This guy is a real psychopath.
And yeah, I predicted that he wouldn't be telling us what actually happens.
Made in Motown. Tuned to J minor 7. My chiropractor has advised me against it. What's brown and sounds like a bell? Dun.
Oh my god! This is so stupid, I love this.
With my bare hands?
Oh, wait, we have a mallet. No!
Any noise up there? I'll come and get you.
The body.
Just a small question, like just a technicality. Where we are right now?
Up in the church bell tower?
Yeah. And what age would you say is Edna?
I think it said something about her being like 17, or am I
Yeah.
wrong?
So isn't, like, if you look at it technically, isn't she a girl in the tower?
Girl in the tower, I'm reaching out. Please tell me what to do.
I can see
Oh,
the
this
asylum
thing
in the
does
distance.
not belong in here.
And there's the
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
And there, isn't that Alu Man on the observation deck? Now I can't see him anymore.
Oh my god, Aluman has become a creature, a being of pure energy.
Oh my god, this game is so weird. I love it.
That is no moon. It's a
We already heard that one.
Yeah.
Poor reference. Can't we just push him or whack him with a hammer mallet so he
We're
falls
no
down?
murder.
Don't
Like,
try any funny stuff.
But he's sitting in a position where you would think like,
yeah, right. So basically, what you should keep in mind for solving this is like he complained that not about the bell ringing per se, but that the bell is loud. So basically, we gotta annoy him.
I can see
so
the alpha, but where is the omega?
So basically, we gotta annoy him so he doesn't complain about the bell anymore. We gotta do something about that.
Don't make any noise up there. I'll come and get you.
So basically, what we can do now is we can go down, back, and to the I don't know how it was like the room where the with the guitar.
wait. Yeah, that's close.
Locked.
Did he close this door too?
I mean, it seems that way, right?
Damn.
Strange. It's locked all of a sudden. It doesn't get any power in here. I'd need to set it up somewhere else.
So let's pick it all up. Come on, we're in an adventure game.
EGAHD. EGAHD. Okay. Or EGABD.
I'd better take it somewhere where there's a wall plug. There. Now it's powered up.
Teleport.
The acoustics should be better as well.
I turn it on and off.
Yeah. Does it perhaps have like two different
Rock and roll, baby.
how you say, like two different
I won't lug it around any further.
actions?
Not
Because
even
like
an
you
inch.
now clicked on the guitar amp, perhaps there's a separate thing, the guitar or something like that. Oh yeah.
No, it's only...
To the left.
It's just a guitar amp.
Oh.
So I just turn it off and turn it on.
Or can you pick it up?
It's
No, I can't pick it
powered.
up.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna play.
No,
I
she...
won't lug it around any further. Not even an inch.
Or do we need the headphones? Oh no. Oh,
I think the tape recorder probably. Or...
Something was about that too. But actually you don't play the guitar, you just use it
Yeah.
to make it swing
It
via the
isn't a
resonance.
Walkman.
You just use it to what?
Play the organ.
Yeah, okay. So
What was it again?
that was
Button with it. And you
E...
should something should immediately happen, if I remember correctly. Yep.
What? That doesn't make sense.
Sounds
Oh,
like
it
someone
actually
playing the
does.
guitar.
If you
Is that you,
emanate a
Harvey?
sound from
Don't
from
make
anything,
so much noise down there.
and it hits
If you don't
something
stop
that
doing
is
that,
tuned to that
you'll
sound, it will
create
swing together
feedback.
with it.
He's right. The strings are vibrating.
Okay,
and
yeah,
working.
I guess the organ is blasting so hard that it's making the strings vibrate.
I mean, to be honest, if an instrument does blast around, it's an organ. So then we need an A. Then D. That sounds wrong. And downwards to the H/B.
Uh-huh.
and to the G.
To the G? Or
Mm-hmm. Exactly, to the G. There we go.
Oh yeah, rock out!
See this?
Hey, this rocks.
What?
I don't know why, but it's a fun illustration.
This is horrible! Turn that off!
That was fun.
Okay, and now for some reason we need the headphones.
Oh. I thought we could just hit the bell now since he's distracted.
Nah.
In-A-Gadda-Vida, baby. Dun, 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 dun. I love that scene in The Simpsons
Oh yeah.
when they play it on the
yeah,
church organ.
Oh, it's so fun. And I love like how the organist is like giving her very best and like hitting every note, and at the end she just falls down because it's super exhausting.
Yeah.
Okay, now you gotta put the oh no, you give him just the headphones, I think. I'm not entirely certain, but I think it's...
Do you want these headphones?
Considering the noise you're making, that wouldn't be a bad idea. But without being connected to anything, that would be a bit pointless. Don't you think?
Okay, then you gotta do it the other way around. So let's go down and connect them to, I don't know, the cassette recorder or the organ. I don't remember.
I would think the tape recorder, probably, the tape deck.
Yeah, I would guess so too. And the other side has to go through the pipe for, I don't know, whatever reason.
Is it...
No?
It isn't a Walkman.
Right.
Headphones, okay, I can...
Oh, yeah. Kind of
I couldn't find it earlier. Can't find them again.
It's pixel hunting all over again.
All right, I'll take it again, but I'll leave it plugged in. The cable doesn't seem to be very long, though.
Mm-hmm. And for whatever reason, you have to put them through that. And I don't get why that works, or what that does exactly.
I can't make out anything in there. That could be because there's nothing in there.
But now the headphone is in there, but how do we get it up now?
No! Oh! This is actually this is silly, but actually makes somewhat sense. Can you close the hatch?
And then use an organ to blast it up?
And play the lowest note, and it should blast it up, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, something along those lines.
There we go.
Okay.
And actually, if you would want to play really low notes, you would actually use the pedals.
Yeah, true.
Like, I was in a church that was not like, there was no service there in it anymore. It was like, technically it wasn't a church anymore. And I was allowed to play the organ, and playing organ is really fun, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you basically have like two keyboards in front of you, and also pedals, and it's like, oh, they're arranged also like a keyboard. So basically you do stuff. I really didn't know what I was doing, but yeah, it felt quite intuitive and fun. So
I once got to see that kind of organ in the church in the city center of the city where I used to live. Yeah, we had a school tour there once or something like that. Yeah, Anyway, I can't interact with the headphones now.
Oh, perhaps you can talk to him. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, by the way, there's...
I figured.
I still can't believe what you did.
You'd better believe it, but do so quietly. If at all possible, I need
Bitch!
to contemplate.
Or you... What happens if you play music again? Perhaps he's like,
Oh,
this is
maybe
annoying,
he's
I'm gonna...
maybe he's triggered.
Yeah. Okay, I think it was E. A.
No, okay, it's not like I can play any note and he'll just.
I think you get it played again to like trigger the thing.
Yeah, seems like it.
Then the D.
And then B and G.
Exactly. I mean, to be honest, it really doesn't make much sense that you have to play it in order, but I mean, it's clear what you have to do because you have this, oh, it's my first steps with a piano or guitar, so play those notes, but yeah, what?
I just think it's kind of slow, the playing of the note and then the guitar and
Hey, this
Especially
rocks.
if you've done it once. You should be like, oh, I'm playing this again.
Harvey playing some kind of space rock.
Yeah.
Stop
With a cigarette in his mouth.
This is horrible! Turn that off!
That was fun.
Hmm.
Huh.
So
Do you have to hit? Oh, do you perhaps have to hit play on the tape player? Like turn it on?
Thanks to these headphones, I can't hear the tootling anymore.
Ah. Let's see if you wear some now. Or if I have to play it again. Yay!
yay, it worked.
So I guess it's time.
I still can't
Oh my
believe
god,
what
it's
you
like
did.
the musical
better
show now.
believe
Time
it.
to ring the
But you
bell. Ring the bell.
Yep, with our polo mats.
And I hope we just lost three listeners/visitors.
What was that scream?
I wonder what happened.
He got pushed by the body, I believe. Yep.
I don't know.
I think we're gonna find his body down here.
Oh no.
Now it looks like she
I
killed two
didn't mean to
does.
do that.
And no, it was a
Or
bell
did
that
I?
killed. So.
All this can't be true. Wake me up, Harvey. Please?
Wake me
Oh,
up,
God,
wake
what
me
happened?
up inside.
Say something.
I'm sorry, Edna. I
70
just had the feeling
other songs.
as if I...
What? What's up? Do you remember something?
Oh, nothing.
Do you remember?
We've got more important things to do right now. Take the key
my
and
God.
let's get out of here as fast as we can, okay?
You took the words right out of my mouth, Harvey.
Mm.
The end.
Dum, dum, dum.
Home. Finally.
What now?
I can remember things. But just little details. I used to set ants on fire in that flower bed over there. In this pond, I used to blow up frogs. It all feels smaller than it used to. Let's try to get inside. Then we'll look for my room. I used to write a diary. Maybe it's still there. I'm sure I'll be able to remember everything with that.
And by the way, we're like in the last, I would say like 10-15% of the game.
Okay, that's good. Because I was hoping we would be finishing it today. There's just a bunch of dwarves here. I don't know if
Oh,
they
yeah.
have any significance.
Aren't they called gnomes?
Yeah.
always think it's like they look more like dwarves, but I
I
don't know.
remember that one of those
It,
ugly
it,
gnomes
it
had a
varies. They
baby
can
with
be
a
She
bear.
called
called it
either.
Was it
Yeah.
you?
Okay. Okay, I don't know.
I think the dwarf might be more of a direct translation from German.
Exactly.
Because in Dutch it's... Well, in Dutch we have gnome, which is gnome, and dwerg, which is dwarf. And I think these would be called gnomes, dus gnomes more. Quicker in Dutch, but
Yeah. Like you
I
said,
don't know.
like literal translation
I
would
used
be
to throw
would be
firecrackers
dwarves,
in
but
here on
like
the 4th of July.
What the hell?
Hey,
the mole
our old living room is
people.
behind that door.
Or it's a blob. I don't know.
The shed.
I can see a lot of tools that might be useful.
Can we pick these up?
Why?
Finally,
It
a
isn't
shovel.
autumn
Come on,
yet.
we had a rope, now the shovel.
It's already mine.
It's like the completion of any...
Those are only
adventure
for
game.
people who don't like to get their hands dirty. This isn't my old finger paint. I really can't make use of it, and I don't entirely understand why Dad kept it.
Maybe he wanted this to look more like a tool shed.
Oh, pliers. Well, I didn't try picking the lawnmower, but I don't think...
No gas.
Maybe there's some left in the chainsaw.
Chainsaw?
In another game.
Yeah, I don't see a chainsaw in here.
Okay, so let's see how we can get inside.
This rain barrel
I mean,
is
there's
home to a myriad
no
of water
doormat
fleas.
from what I can see, so we can't lift that and just take the key.
You can cut marvelous zigzag patterns with this. Right. This will take care of the weeds.
Yeah, the basement window that was in our memory of the first.
Yes.
Yeah, we got out,
When we were locked up.
and then we got Harvey
Like a
out
cave.
through that basement window. Yeah.
But the question is, can we go inside?
So this is how it looks from this side. Oh no, it's jammed. On top of everything.
Do we have anything? Rust remover?
It isn't rusted tight. It's just shut normally.
Oh. Can we just bash it in? I mean, that seems a little... Or open it
No,
with a plier.
the pliers don't have enough whammo.
Can we use them out? Okay.
It's like a Windows 3.1 sound. And see, do you remember the infinitely spiraling weird steps upwards? They're now all straight and like totally boring. Everything seems very small down here.
Hey, isn't this the wood from the first flashback? The age-old iron furnace.
Is there nails?
Uselessness in a jar. They were already useless 10 years ago. I haven't needed
10 years
inventory
ago?
assistance up to this point, so I'm not going to start now. They were already useless 10 years ago. I think it's hard and fast to the cupboard by now. It was useless 10 years ago, and I don't think it's changed much.
Okay, so nothing here.
My favorite color isn't
By the way,
even
we could
here,
have
or is gray
tried
in
to
there
go into
somewhere.
the front door, because they usually kept a key inside of a garden gnome. So you could have crushed every garden gnome, but in the end, the lock would break, so you were stuck outside anyway. So
Okay, so we missed that puzzle, but
that red herring basically.
yeah, that would have been a time sink.
Yeah, but I mean, you're an experienced like adventure game veteran, so yeah, of course we can go through the front door. I think there's something tasty in the kitchen.
This is where I used to play booger flipping all the time.
Already. Mushrooms growing in there.
Lovely.
A well-aged mushroom soup. Over 10 years, in fact. It's the only thing still alive in this house.
It's actually a surprise that this house hasn't been demolished and a new house has been built yet.
Actually, like a city I know, it's like in Eastern Germany where there has been quite a lot of mining in the past, but they basically went all out of business when the reunion came and like prices were just too low to like way lower to import stuff from somewhere else in the world, wherever, and the whole region basically like went quite bad, and like people with moved away, and it's basically like every second house in the city is just empty, and it's weird because like the prices also went so much down that, for example, like when someone died there, like the people who inherited it, they were like, yeah, what can we do with it? And like, it belongs to me and my brother. We can't decide what to do with it, so let's just keep it. And there's so many houses there that are like empty and like they fall down one day. And this is basically when the city comes by, demolishes the building and moves everything onto the property, so it doesn't like lay in the road or something like that. The city's growing again nowadays. It's getting better, but they like it's really wild. They were twice the size in the past, and it's really weird to see it because like the rest of the buildings, people regularly live in there, but like half of the city is just uninhabited. So I can totally see that in an area where like the prices are not that high, it just stays like that because they can't agree on what to do with it.
Yeah, I think that happened in a lot of old mining places. Same here in Belgium, probably. I think looks like this is the way to the rest of the house. So we got from the basement to the kitchen, and now we're in the hallway.
Yeah.
Here's the living room.
And there was like a joke, ongoing joke. I think it was like that you can activate the secret Puma mode inside this room, and it was like a Photoshop by someone, and it's like, I didn't know, there was a picture of Harvey like dressed up as a puma, but it never was in the game, and it was like a running joke.
It shows
and like
the landscape from a cold cuts
whenever there was a
commercial.
convention or something where this guy who made this game showed up, everybody was like, "Oh, we're connected with the Puma code," and it's like an ongoing joke. And even of him like making videos, it's like, I'm gonna explain how to make the Puma joke and the Puma mode, and then it suddenly like cuts off or something like that.
That's a cool running gag.
Yeah.
Front door. Can we open it up from inside?
Locked.
Codes, mirror, window. Let's just go up, I guess.
I really have a fascination with like old abandoned buildings. I really like that stuff.
Do you do that kind of like exploring, urban exploring?
No, actually not, because I'm like, I don't want to do anything illegal.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm like, oh no, I don't want to have to pay a fee or like go to court over something like that. But like, it would be nice if you were able to be like, oh yeah, someone goes with you and it's like an old industry ruin. You can go there, look at stuff, and then go outside again. That would be nice.
It is interesting, yeah.
Because and it's not so much like living rooms. I'm more interested in like For example, someone I know bought an old like auto garage, like where they used to work, and they still had like a beverage vending machine there, and like I was like, oh, this is so cool. And they even left the tools there because they're like, oh no, in the new place we're gonna buy new tools, and we're just tootling around, and I'm like, oh, this is so cool. It's like all kind of stuff here.
For some reason, that reminds me of Fallout and their Nuka-Cola vending machines.
Oh yeah, it actually was like this could have been from 60s or something like that because it was basically like you throw in a coin and it like unlocks a mechanism and then you can just open like a how is it called like a tray toward the outside, take something, and if you close the tray like the coin falls down somewhere. It's like super primitive technique, but it works. You probably can easily cheat it if you know how. But I really like basic mechanical stuff like that. That's really interesting.
My father's lighter.
So this lighter kind of stands out here, I feel.
My father never allowed me to play with it, but I can't see him anywhere.
Now we can play with fire.
Fire, I take you to burn.
My father never allowed me to play with that. Didn't you tell me I should do that?
Okay, apparently she burned something.
My father never allowed me to play with it.
That was after you burned Alfred's butterfly collection.
Didn't you tell me I should do that?
Okay, so Alfred was Dr. Marcel's kid, and they were the neighbors.
All right.
So she and Alfred kind of grew up, and then Alfred died, and her father was accused of the murder, and that's the impetus of the story.
Sometimes my father worked so late that a candle like this would burn
And
to the
also
stump.
like when does this game take place? Because it's like there is a guy writing with a feather on a candlelight, and on the other hand there are like modern TV systems, and it's like
Maybe he just
it's all
liked
over the
that.
place. But yeah, perhaps.
This was my
And it's
father's
also like the
quill.
interior design
Oh,
is all over
Dad.
the place. It's like between 80s, 90s, but also like suddenly 60s and 50s interior design. It's like
Oh,
it's
there's a
all
photo
over the
here.
place.
Hey, this is a picture of me. Are you trying to tell me something, Edna?
Your fault. Your fault. Your fault.
Wow, Harvey.
No, stop that! I look sad. I gave it to my father, and it shall stay with him.
Aww. Bathroom? Don't think we can really interact with anything here. Well, in a consequential manner. Oh, this was a classroom that we saw at the start of the game. So yeah, she and Alfred were homeschooled here by some teacher?
Yeah.
It's not really clear who that was. Can we...
Oh, yes.
And it's
No,
also like, is
I
her
mean,
father
no.
rich or very poor? It's like, I don't know. It's like weird because like he can afford homeschooling, but also has to. He wrote books like inside of a small chamber, and I'm like, I don't know. It sometimes seems. It's like in a children's book. It's not like inconsistent per se, but it's like it's not important.
Yeah, it's just stuff that fits the narrative or the story that's the game designer is trying to tell. I'm not really seeing anything important over here either. I don't know. We're not finding any clues that indicate what happened or that prove that her father was innocent so far.
The plan still seems to be alive. Maybe not all hope is lost yet.
No, but there's a door here.
This door hasn't been used in a long time.
I think you could say the same of all these doors in this house.
Locked.
Locked. No. Can we get it open with a toenail?
Maybe we can unscrew the door.
You wish. This lock plays in a completely different league than the basement door.
So apparently not.
We could burn a hole through the door. Come on, what are you waiting for?
For plan B.
Oh, actually, I know plan B again now. We actually need to go outside and try
No,
to get the
Russ.
key.
The ravages of
Oh,
time
damn.
couldn't harm the door.
Oops, sorry.
I'm just trying some random stuff on this.
Too bad.
The pliers on
There's
door.
nothing in there that I can grip. Maybe
Spade
I
on
can
the
break
door.
down the door. Dang. I can't get the shovel between the cracks.
No. Well, since you're saying we need to go outside and play
Yeah.
with the dwarves.
Exactly, so we need to destroy them.
They must be murdered.
Yeah. Destroy them.
Gnomicide.
They laughed at you.
Did they?
I don't know. I heard it from...
I mean, if we talk with them.
Yeah.
Are you looking at me? Do you want to fight?
See?
So how do we destroy them?
I think my father kept the key in one of these gnomes. It wasn't this one. It wasn't.
Smoker dwarf.
3 to go.
It wasn't this
2
one.
to go.
It wasn't this.
Is it
1
always
to
the last
go.
one you...
Of course.
I guess it's just you and me now, Django. Well, look at that. Here's the key. It's always the one you try last.
And
Yeah.
then I think you can pick up the key as well as the...
We could cut ourselves a hole through the door.
Don't you have any constructive pieces of
as the
advice?
clay... The...
No, only
like
destructive
clay
ones.
shards.
No.
Can't you?
Well, we got the house key.
Yeah, can you
Maybe he'll
pick
be
up
of
the
some
remains
use
of
now after
keys?
all those years of misery.
Yeah.
I can hardly wait to be back home. Finally. Oh no! It's broken and stuck in the lock now.
But I guess we needed the shards.
Yeah. Yes, and now we put the shards in the how is this called? Like the water bowl where you basically collect rain.
The barrel.
Yes. How is this called? Is there a name for it? Is it like
This
just...
is how I used to
Barrel?
model
Okay.
golems.
A water barrel,
I
yeah.
remember. The golems used to trample on Alfred sandcastles all the time.
And everyone who says differently is a liar. But I think I can really use a bit of mud right now.
So we made
And we
mud
got clay.
and damp clay.
In the end, these gnomes were useful after all.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have the... Wait. We gotta stay down here. It's okay. Do you have the key?
Yeah. The house
Yeah,
key.
So we can form a new key. No,
Oh.
wait. The...
What was the complete procedure again? I
Wait.
need something else.
We need a mold of the lock. And that's why we need the clay, I presume.
Yeah. Let's see about it. Probably you're right. Because basically we're gonna do the same thing again with like melting down something
I need
metal.
a key
I mean-
imprint, not a lock imprint.
Oh,
Ah,
we need a key imprint, so
yeah.
how do we get a
But
key imprint?
Perhaps the key remainders are laying outside as well. Because I guess it's like it's a combined lock for the main entrance and the key to the room as well. So like a general key for the house.
Locked.
So I guess it's available from the outside. And this game really became eerie quiet.
Yeah. Well, I'm hearing some ambient noise, but yeah, not really much music.
Basically compared to the...
I'll never get the broken key out of there with my bare hands.
Ah, there you go.
Good idea.
It's fire time.
I have the remains of the broken key.
Ah, there we go.
Take this broken key.
I'll make an impression by pressing the individual parts into the clay.
And make a key imprint. To create a new key. So now... so now we need to melt down the key we have.
It's melting time again.
Melting time. But first we need to...
No, I don't want to wake up the spiders.
How do we...
Perhaps there's already some wood in there. Let's find out.
What was the complete procedure again? I need something else.
Still got the pot, right? Guess you gotta throw it in the pot and then put it in again.
Okay, maybe this will help.
Ah.
It seems like an excellent idea, but the furnace is not working yet, I'm afraid.
No, okay, so.
Okay, so how do we get...
I guess like just
I don't want to wake up the spiders.
Oh.
I don't even know.
That's a good idea.
If it's a
Let's
furnace
see what this old furnace can do.
I mean, I would assume since there's firewood laying here.
I totally agree, but or perhaps it's like, I mean, this is basically probably a little.
I'm terribly sorry about this, but I have to melt down the master key again.
I mean, it's a set in the pot, but they are like combined ones where you can like use gas or pellets or whatever, and additionally use firewood.
The age-old iron furnace.
Okay, so the key is
age-old, it's probably
melting down. How do we turn off the furnace though?
I don't think we do. I think we take the,
Children, the gold is ready. Okay, I have an impression all right.
Gold,
and
gold, gold, brown, crispy nuggets. I don't know what the exact text is, but like, I love this.
Okay,
Monkey Island 3
I have an impression all right.
So much.
And where does it go from here?
I can't pour the gold into the impression.
No? Why not? Oh, perhaps you have to dry it in the fire? Like the clay?
What worked one time?
Okay, probably get it out as well. It's baking time.
Or did it just put it in without? Oh, now yeah.
Good idea. I'll pour the gold into the mold.
The gold mold.
I'd better cool it off instead of heating it anymore.
All right. I guess we toss it in a barrel or something?
Yeah, that would have been my guess as well. I mean, it's the logical, easiest thing to do. It's way harder than like opening the door by force or like prying it open or screwing off the handle or basically anything on earth than melting gold to make a new
My father didn't want me to have one.
That was to prevent you from escaping your room. After all, the same key fits the lock of your bedroom too.
Ah, there you would have known.
One key to rule them all. Got an achievement.
Yeah. The Lady of Keys.
Yeah.
I hope you're writing that down, like on your resume, like Lady of Keys.
I don't think that would
For
be a
future
good
jobs.
impression, especially
I
since
don't
I'm
kind of
job
thought you
hunting
would.
right now. I've actually got a meeting, a virtual meeting with someone from a company tomorrow
Oh,
to talk about a potential job.
This really is my old room. I've made it at last. The only thing I need now is my diary.
Okay,
Do
so we
you
just need
remember where I used
the
to keep it,
diary.
Harvey?
Strange. This
actually-
memory is still hazy. But I think with all these items here, it
But
should
you
be
know what?
easy
It's
to
time for a
tempo-morph to
final
the past
flashback.
one last time.
Oh god, another tempo
We'll
morph.
just hide the diary someplace where I'll be able to find it in the present.
Or we could just have a look at it right away.
Even better.
I mean, come on,
What are
you
we
can look
waiting
at her
for?
cool.
Let's go.
How much longer
Yeah,
is
maybe.
this going to take with the tempo morph? Is it like the last thing?
Wait, I can look it up.
Well, because we've already been going for 2 hours.
I
Yeah,
can't
it's
believe
like
it. What am I doing wrong with
Afterwards,
you?
it's like
Putting a lizard
actually,
down the back of poor
I
Alfred's
think you
shirt.
have to do
Is this the way I
3
raised you?
things now, and then the game is
Right.
over. So
I
Okay.
can remember that.
not to spoil it,
My
but
dad grounded
yeah.
me.
As if this door could ever contain us.
We're only interested in the diary, Harv.
By the way, the Dedelic logo was,
Mr.
I think,
Conrad!
brought in
Mr.
later on,
Conrad!
and also the game
Great.
poster.
The
on the
return
right.
of the moron.
Fuck you, Alfred.
What's the matter, Alfred?
Will you punish Edna now?
I was about to do that, yes.
She has to be severely punished. The monster bit me in the shoulder. I won't be able to play the violin ever again.
Rest assured that the punishment will fit the crime, Alfred.
I hope so. My dad says your disciplinary actions for reprimanding this hyperactive lunatic
Thanks.
are, politely put, insufficient.
Oh, so that's what he says.
We should use a scorpion next time.
If you don't mind, I would like to keep watch personally, just to make sure that her full penalty is served.
Go ahead. And now come out of here, please.
What a lovely
That
person.
stinking little weasel.
Just ignore him. Let's just try to find the diary. Hey, there's my diary.
There we
Well,
go.
that's what I call easy. It's not like us to catch a break.
Finally, I'll be able to remember.
Yippee!
So there's some
Wait
other
a
stuff. Oh,
second. When was this murder that my father is supposed to have committed?
The Reverend said something about the 3rd of August.
did he?
According to the diary, that's today. You've tempo morphed me back to the day of the murder.
Oops.
No. This is, in fact, very good. Now we can prove his innocence firsthand. We'll just have to find him and never let him out of our sight. Let's get out of here. Finally, we can prove his innocence.
Okay, so the diary, all we needed it for was knowing that today is the day of
Yes.
Alfred
So,
dying.
What we gotta do is basically get out of the window.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to speed it up a little bit, and if you have some time for some flavor, you can obviously look at stuff.
This is where I put dirty laundry and secretly stashed candy. This is where I... Even if I wanted to... Say, Aha! 14650 insubordial slightly carious.
What?
I think it's like this stuff your dentist would say, like the exact name for a certain tooth, and it's like, oh, there's something wrong
Like
wrong
that,
with
okay.
that one, and that one is
Passage
okay.
that led to a
okay,
distant
get it.
kingdom. I sealed it after I set the ice palace ablaze. Completely unintentionally, of course. This went through to... I sealed it completely.
That's a reference to Narnia, of course.
Hello? Boogeyman? Strange. He only comes at night. Only at night. No.
Door. The elephants?
This is Apocalyptor, my second dearest soft toy right after Harvey. He's mute, I'm afraid. He knows sign language, though. And he can burp Morse code.
What a useful skill.
Harvey is a real good guy. Harvey is a real... How's it going, Harvey?
Great!
Harvey is a real...
So, let's look at the window.
So many memories out there.
Oh! That was easy. I thought we'd have to use Harvey.
No. But Harvey can go inside.
Okay. Harvey sees Alfred. We take Alfred and then we can interact with that with Edna, or what was it again?
Yes, exactly. It's basically like stuff to talk about.
The music here is really ominous though, so I have a feeling something is gonna happen here.
Isn't Alfred the ultimate slime ball?
That irritation of facial mucosa definitely needs a good wiping.
Well, that didn't really do anything aside from just maybe we need to use with the door.
No,
You can't do that, no.
no, I think that's okay. I think you can go to bed to Edna right now. Open up the how's
I
it called, like
carved
the
some
cabinet.
rooms into the frame to fend off gnolls.
Wait, did she throw Alfred into Narnia?
Otherwise, Alfred would have crumbled to ashes right on the threshold.
I mean, you can always try. And then try to knock on the door.
Okay, so
That works. I don't know yet.
or he's just going to die from running into this or something.
I don't know.
Locked. There are days when I feel like
How do I knock on the door?
World.
Talk
That
to
wasn't one
him.
of those days. Alfred, are you still out there?
Edna's grounded! Edna's grounded!
What a dick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot something. We gotta go outside again with Howie. And do you see the woodpecker? We gotta talk about the woodpecker.
Hey Edna, why don't you do what the woodpecker does?
What do you mean? Shall I knock on the door to draw Alfred's attention?
Okay,
I
that's
was
a weird
thinking
way
you could
to
bash your head
go
against the
about it.
wall, but your plan isn't bad either.
Okay, so I guess now we can maybe I should save first though, or
Yeah, saving here is a good idea. Because I mentioned it like in the beginning, but it has been quite some time. And this game has 2 endings, so
oh really?
yes.
Well, let's knock on the door and see what happens.
What is it?
Oh,
Stop that, will you?
So basically, you gotta do that again, but you gotta
What
hide.
is it?
Come on, Harvey.
Stop it or... Hey! Where did she go? Did she climb out the window?
is he gonna fall out of the window? Okay, no, she.
Look through the door.
I guess she locks him in there.
Okay, We'd better split up to find Mattis. I'll look upstairs, you look downstairs.
And if I find him?
You come and get me, of course.
All right. Edna?
Yes, Harvey?
What if Mattis really is a psychotic killer?
Wow.
Don't be ridiculous,
good question.
Harvey. Mattis couldn't hurt a fly.
It was just a thought. I didn't want to admit it to Edna, but I'm a little scared.
Hmm. Dun dun dun. What? Mattis puts a kid in a pot? That's not Alfred, so.
No, but perhaps it's just killing kids.
What's up, Harvey?
It's Mattis! He's making soup out of children!
I don't know what you mean.
I mean exactly what I just said! Mattis is the killer after all! Come on, let's go!
But what's going on? I don't understand one single word.
But
I think Harvey has the screw loose.
standing at the oven and
Cooking children.
Perhaps. I don't
Don't
know.
you realize how ridiculous that sounds?
I must have been mistaken.
Just go on looking, okay?
What's going on here?
Now we go into the basement, I guess. No! Yeah, and this game is definitely made for children.
Yeah, totally. But to be honest, like those pictures are like they're so
now?
over the top and
I'm
silly and like
certain this time.
but like the
Mattis is
guy
burning
singing from the
children
news
in
in the church with a
furnace.
psycho killer is like
No,
I
he's
think that's
not,
way
Harvey.
Come with me.
way over
I'll
the
prove
top.
it to you. This is. I don't get it.
Oh, now
Are you
the
alright,
staircase is all
Yeah.
I'm
spirally again.
beginning to be more concerned
Yeah,
about
I mean
you.
you're
How
back in
can I
your
be
like
so
how you remember.
mistaken?
And now I guess we go
Can you
outside.
lift me up a little?
Sure.
And
Okay, perhaps this one is not so. I love the bones thing out of the Son of Foot. It's like it's so cartoony.
What is it this
this is
time?
really starting to remind me of Ramp It Up,
I don't know
Space
yet.
Quest Historian's
Mattis
horror
again.
game.
Come on.
Yeah.
both have a look. See? There's nothing there. I think we'd better call the whole thing off. It was an exhausting day. I might as well wait till tomorrow to restore my memory. The temple morphing doesn't seem to do you any good.
No, I'll manage. Let's keep on looking.
And are we going to...
Save
Huh?
again?
Oh,
Save again?
okay.
I'm not really entirely certain like where the last action, or semi-last action is. So
Oh. Satan!
yeah, who else? I mean, sure.
The devil of some kind.
Yeah.
Or a
love
demon.
His huge
Help me, Edna.
buck teeth.
I'm hallucinating.
What did you see this time?
I saw Mattis with the Prince of Darkness, and they...
And they
Wait a
rock
second.
so hard.
Are those voices?
And they were
Is
fornicating.
somebody on the porch?
Yeah.
You stay here. I'll go have a look.
I think the two of them would make a nice couple. I could well imagine a future for them.
Your daughter, my son? Ha! One would have to recondition her thoroughly. Edna lacks all respect and is full of defiance.
But aren't you on the verge of a breakthrough in the field of... what do you call it?
Correction of character. That's exactly what your daughter needs.
After one of those treatments, there might still be a way she could... Oh, could you excuse me for a moment? What's this all about, Edna? You know full well you're supposed to be in your room.
I know, but
No buts. The doctor is right. You're in serious need of a correction of character.
please don't, Dad. I don't want to...
We'll speak about this later. Right now, you go back to your room. I'm pretty mad at you, young lady. And by the way, try being nicer to Alfred, will you?
What a
Nicer
bitch.
to Alfred?
Oh, yeah.
Don't make me laugh.
Shut up,
We're gonna
Harvey.
find him
It's
dead,
your
aren't
fault,
we?
after all. What were all those lies supposed to mean anyway?
I've
I
been
don't
thinking
know.
it over. And basically, it's pretty simple.
Come on, I can't
It's
tell.
not my fault at all. I'm just a figment of your imagination, remember? So why wonder if I'm a little, well, inaccurate every once in a while? Especially when it comes to observations you couldn't possibly have made yourself.
Inaccurate is something different to completely and utterly absurd.
Are you?
Oh, Harvey, I can't be mad at you.
Got you! He's strangling me!
Alfred, what are you doing? Give Harvey back to me.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Please, Alfred. I'm really sorry. I've made a resolution to be nicer to you in the future.
Stop pretending! You're not the least bit sorry, you little monster! You're completely crazy!
Who's the monster here?
Not only do you try to kill me with lizards, you also talk to that ragdoll rabbit! Now you're surprised.
Yeah, a lizard is really going to kill you.
I read your diary. Harvey this and Harvey that, and Alfred is always the stupid toad, isn't he? But that will soon stop. I'll tell it all to my dad, and they'll take that stupid rabbit away from you. They might even lock you up in Dad's asylum with the other loonies. That's where you belong in my book. Edna talks to her ragdoll rabbit. Edna talks to her ragdoll rabbit.
Please, Alfred, don't.
Help me, Edna. He's hurting me.
What'll I do?
Push him.
What?
Push him. Just push him.
Push him down the stairs.
Did Edna kill Alfred after all? Dun dun dun.
Who would have guessed?
Oh no. Now I can remember everything. It was me who killed Alfred. It
Does
was
the
in
Reverend
heat
know
of the
that, I
moment.
wonder?
I couldn't let him take Harvey away from me.
Good question.
Dr. Marcel.
It's Dr.
Yes,
Marcel.
it was you. You killed my son. Your father took the blame to protect you. I promised him that I would take care of you, but I only saw one way of doing that. I tried to create you anew, like a blank sheet of paper on which to start a new story, to erase all your tomfoolery. I nearly succeeded on many occasions, but you always found a way back to your memories. It's only now that I understand the root.
Uh-oh, Harvey.
Your ragdoll rabbit, Harvey. He is the anchor that moors you to the past. If you destroy him, you can finally live in peace without guilt.
Don't listen to him. He'll
Can
destroy
you?
everything that is you. All your creativity. All that fun. Look, he's standing in the exact same spot his son was. Just a little.
Okay, so this is the last action
He's the only
Yeah.
one who
you're
knows
referring to.
our guilt.
Okay, Harvey
And I
is...
would actually,
What will I do?
suggest that we look at both, because they have a little bit different endings, and
Yeah.
actually, like, you find out a bit different characters, but in each, like, for every other character, besides the ones in this room, there's a continuation of the story. What happened to them? But you only get them told, like in like just a little text. But you only get to know half of them, and the other half is in the other solution. So
Okay.
I would say you pick the what becomes canon, and afterwards we're gonna look at the alternative reality.
Well, let me see if I can save now. Okay, I can still
Oh
save.
yeah. Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to make canon that we do as Dr. Marcel says. because she's already murdered once because of Harvey, and Harvey is urging her to murder again, and that's not a good thing. So maybe it's for the best that she gets rid of Harvey. Maybe Dr. Marcel is right about this. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out.
Okay, so that's canon.
Okay. Dr. Marcel looks evilly.
Only a little bit.
Edna went back to the asylum and underwent a character correction. Her new name, Alfredine. Oh god. Her favorite hobbies, doing the dishes and sorting files. Also, our different art style.
Yeah.
Dr. Marcel.
His career, bought himself a houseboat and became the oldest Olympian to win the gold medal in the history of professional.
What? What the hell?
Yours is next.
Hody did not go back to the asylum. He became a professional bank robber. After accidentally shooting a bank teller, he surrendered himself to the authorities.
Alu was eventually hit by lightning and transformed into an energy being.
Yes, as we saw.
It actually worked.
Yay! The player never figured out what hit him.
Or her.
Aw, poor player. And what about Moti? And
yeah, well, we are gonna find out only in the alternative ending.
Okay.
I think now credits roll. Yes. And it's a theme song again.
Anna breaks out.
Yes.
Can't make out this part.
Yeah, I can't listen to it, but wait. Let me look at it up. Edna is breaking out of this insane asylum. But how can she escape very fast from her, it's called like the padded cell? Harvey says, let's light the moon, like light it up on fire. Harvey says, it's an adventure, what's gonna happen? Like, or nothing can happen. Edna's breaking out, Edna's breaking out, Edna's breaking out, and she's never coming back. Edna breaks out, doesn't matter how. It's only important to get out. First through the vent, then through the night using a car. What does Dr. Marcel actually want? Bye bye, Dr. Marcel, because Edna's breaking out, Edna's breaking out, Edna's breaking out, and she never comes back.
Voice of the leopard in the secret leopard mode.
Yeah, there you go. There's this leopard mode, this weird, non-existent leopard mode. It's like this stupid gag, and I'm like, because I played it for the first time, I'm like, this is a secret mode. And if you look on the internet, I mean, some guys already like revealed it, like, oh, it's a joke or something. But you found like weird cryptic forum entries that like, and this way you can like, you have to do those 10 things and patch Windows and do weird stuff to activate the secret leopard mode, and like, it just doesn't exist. And if you wait for a little bit, you have like even post-credit gag, I think.
Okay, let's see, because I can't skip this. Developer commentary, installer, programmer, scripting.
I mean, I think this has been quite revamped, and also for like the Steam version, because like I said, like initially this was the like final thesis of someone at a university.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not coming. Oh, that's a shame. But like normally you would see the moon at the ending, and like the bee guy would fly by one last time.
Oh.
Like just a small salute.
Uh-huh.
Nothing big.
That was one of the fellow inmates who was dressed like me.
Yeah.
Okay, so this time let's do what Harvey says.
Yeah. This is gonna be way more cheerful.
The polo mallets. Harvey is cheering. But we don't actually see how it happens.
Yeah. But that's way more fun not showing. And it's also way cheaper and easier to animate.
Edna did not go back to the asylum. The police searched for the confused girl for weeks. The search effort was aborted after the remains of a blue stuffed rabbit were found at sea. No, Harvey did die after all.
The keymaster was also never found.
Did she get rid of his body?
We don't know. Perhaps.
Probably.
I mean, she could. She could have.
I mean, Modi went back to the asylum alone. After 2 weeks without Hody, he was declared mentally sane and released. Overjoyed, he accepted a job as a bank teller. On the second day, he was shot in a robbery. No, poor Modi shot by Hody.
Felt an urge to go to the toilet on his way back to the asylum. After the rest stopped, he met the love of his life and ran away with her.
Aww. The player never figured out what hit him.
And this is the end of Harvey. No, Edna Breaks Out. Or what's it like? I always forget the English name. Harvey and Edna and Harvey, the Breakout.
Yeah.
And we end at exactly 22 hours and 22 minutes within the day. What a minute! Nice. Oh, and we'll go where? Yeah, we get a second ending for the same price. You get 2 endings at once.
And again, the song.
Of
Is it worth to sit through these credits again?
Nah, it's nothing big. So if you want to tell something, and
I can skip stuff.
Keep it running anyway. And I don't know like what triggers it if it comes or not, or perhaps it's patched up for the Steam version. I don't expect it now. Nah, I don't know why it's in there. Like, cause it looked. I think at the end it usually pans up into the sky, and then like there's just the B-man flying by across the sky, and that's it. So nothing big.
Well, we finally.
Click at achievements. What's an achievement? I think. Oh my god! I think there are super weird achievement. It's like scribble onto every object in the game or something like that. Cause like I think the pen you can use on almost every object in the game, and like she scribbles something weird onto almost each element in the game. So good fun unlocking that one. But we got quite a lot, I guess.
Okay, so we didn't get nearly all the achievements somehow.
No.
I would have thought we should have gotten this one.
Escape from Paradise. I don't know if perhaps we got those you're seeing right now, and the ones we don't see we got, we didn't get.
Wait, I don't know. We definitely got this one.
Yes.
I mean, we should have gotten this one. We definitely got this one, so it's normal that it's colored in.
I mean, the question is.
I guess we missed this.
Yeah. Yeah, probably you're right.
Comic Nerd, yeah. That we missed. Yeah, I think the gray ones we didn't get somehow.
Oh, I have a suspicion that like the ones that are colored in are the ones you got. But and you actually got the pad itself, but because it's all white, you don't see any colors.
Oh.
Could it be?
Maybe it's colored in, but it looks too close to the gray stuff, you mean?
Yes.
Possibly. Anyway, yeah. We missed some, but whatever.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on this game? Like, because like in Germany it has somewhat of a cult following, but I think outside it's hardly known. And I mean I've realized that some stuff is quite hard to understand, and it's like, oh, they translated it to English and it's like not as funny, or like it doesn't work in English. And like usually the stuff we get on the it's translated to German, and like, oh my god, no, I'm gonna play the original. usually we get the bad end of the deal with translated versions.
I like the game, but yeah, it's definitely weird. Also, it kind of felt like it dragged on a bit in some places. Like it felt like a bit too long for what it should be, but maybe that's just because we streamed it and always late in the evening when I'm tired. Oh well, that's just how it
I mean,
is.
to be honest, I would agree. It absolutely has its length, and just because I like really was into like, oh, let's play a game that feels like, oh, I think I could I can say why I really liked it when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was like, oh, finally an adventure game again, and it felt like playing an adventure game as a kid again. But because this world is so huge and you do stuff again and again and again until you find out what is the right solution. What I did as a kid with way more easier games felt the same level of like intensity and difficulty now with that game that is so huge and has a ton of variety. And I mean, just all those voice lines and every object you can use with every object. It's like from a gaming design perspective, this is absurd. It's totally fun if you want to listen to all the voice lines, but it's absurd. But that somehow felt like, oh, it's like playing an old game where I have no idea, and that I think was part of the fun for me when playing it back in the day. But going back to it and like, if I want to show someone, oh look, this is adventure games. This is what I loved to play back then, and I still love to play. It's a bad game to show this because like it opens up way too many possibilities when you're in the insane asylum. You have so many objects and rooms to visit at once.
Yeah.
There would show something like way closer, or like something that opens up with very strict rules, like Day of the Tentacle or something like that. I think they're like far easier to digest.
And it's definitely not the easiest game, like just from a difficulty perspective and the puzzles. Like I feel like most Daedalic games aren't this difficult puzzle-wise.
I totally agree.
Yeah, so that's interesting. But yeah, it was kind of one of their early titles, and it feels experimental.
Oh yeah, totally. It really feels like, oh, one guy did this and thought this would be a good idea, and then let some friends play it, and it was fun for them. So
yeah, it's definitely enjoyable. It's just very unique and weird, and it's a special style, but it's definitely got its charm, I think. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
If we do a Eurotrash Takeover again, I would pitch to play a game. And this is also in the category of weird but super easy, and it's probably done with talking about it within 30 minutes or like 45 minutes. And it's like an educational game that came out in Germany, and it looks like an old Sierra game. And you do the most boring stuff you ever did in a Sierra game.
Wasn't that about safety or something?
Yes, it's about safety. So this is a very German game, and I really would like to present it. And to be honest, it's not a lot of text, so I can basically live translate it. And I want to show you this because I did not play it back in the day when this was a thing, but many people I know did, and I want to spread it because it's super weird and like, but it's easy to digest. So it's basically the exact opposite of Edna.
Okay, well, cool. I wouldn't mind seeing that, and I think it's certainly something that we could show off on stream. So yeah, that sounds like a good idea for our next stream.
All right. And thank you very much for everyone watching, and thank you. Yes, you. You're the one who is watching this as a VOD right now. Thank you very much.
Yes, thanks to everyone who watched and participated in chat, and yeah, it's one of our less I don't know how to describe it best, like less known ER shows, or it's a bit more out there, and Edna certainly was a well. We did Timbleweed Park, Troels and I, for the first Eurotrash Takeover series, and that was a lot of fun, and it was well received. And then Troels couldn't go on with the show because of the birth of his kids, so Andrew expressed interest in streaming with VR. So I figured, yeah, we can do Eurotrash Takeover, you and I. But Edna was definitely an esoteric game, you could say, a special game to then play, an unusual one, and not all that well known. But I thought it was cool to show off and experience. And I think Eurotrash Takeover might just become that sort of show where we show off some more weird stuff. Like, I know Rizalka does it as well. It's kind of like her thing, but ours will be a different kind of weird, like the more European style or something. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And thank you very much for hosting.
Oh yeah, that's no problem. I think it will be interesting to have you host one or more streams as well, if you show off that German Sierra-like game and such. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. Wilco posted a Guybrush emote in the chat from the Decaf Jedi channel.
So
that's that's lovely. Oh, I'm going to post my my channel's Larry Laffer emotes.
Oh, I'm not an affiliate, so all I can post is from a befriended podcast host. I can do this. That's all I can right now.
Yeah, well, you know the Goose from Entitled Goose Game. It's great.
Love it.
Yeah, that's a great game as well. But yeah, I hope everyone who watched had a great time, or at least enjoyed seeing this. I know it's a bit weird for us to do the finale of this game like 4.5 months after our last stream of it.
Hey, but it's a really long-running and successful series we started, obviously. So.
Well, I hope people will enjoy watching it as well in the future on our YouTube channel. And yeah. So yeah, it's been a good time, and we'll see you all for the next Eurotrash Takeover. I hope next week or later this month we will do more Eurotrash Takeover now that we've kind of got the ball rolling again. But yeah, we'll see. We'll have to plan that. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Philipp, for joining me and for doing this Eurotrash Takeover stream and this season. With Edna Harvey's the Breakout. And now we shall be moving on to the next season with more Eurotrash Takeover weirdness. So until next time, people. Bye.